Kicking things off will be our head women's basketball coach, Bob Amsberry. 2 quick notes. The team advanced to the Final Four for the first time in program history last year, and Coach Amsberry is 2 wins away from 300 for his career. So take it away, Coach.
Well, thanks everybody for coming today. We're certainly excited to get another season started. We've got a really good group of returning players. Our junior class is very, very strong, very deep, and we're excited about what that class can do to lead us. And then we've got some younger players that we think will step in and fill some roles for us this year. But in our junior class, we have 0 seniors, so we're still young in a lot of ways. But our junior class, we really expect to start probably 5 juniors. Katie Summer at point guard had a tremendous year last year and led us. Broke our single-season assist record, can also score, can shoot the 3, can penetrate and distribute, and we're looking for a big year from her. Her twin sister at an off-guard spot is a very, very good perimeter scorer and good athlete and probably our best defender. Morgan Neuendorf at another guard spot who will be coming off soccer season, and we haven't had her yet. We expect her to start here with us here in the next few days. We're excited to get her back. And I think she showed everybody what she can do kind of in our tournament run, and making the all-Final Four team really showed how good a player Morgan is and how important she is to our squad. Miranda Murphy at our 4 spot. She's, I think she's going to have a tremendous year for us, and we'll rely on her a lot. And we got a glimpse of, I think, what she can become in our tournament run as well. And then in our exhibition game last night at Upper Iowa, Miranda had a great night, and we expect her to lead us in a lot of ways. And then Erin Jones, our center that really came on last year. She is participating this weekend in the NCAA volleyball tournament again, which is great. And we'll get her when we get her. Hopefully not for a while, but we certainly do need her as soon as we can get her. I think she's maybe the best defender in our league and has really grown offensively and stepped into a big role last year down the stretch. And so those 5 we are really comfortable with leading us. And then, we've got some kids that will come off our bench that got some experience last year. And we'll have a couple freshmen as well that I think will play key roles for us. Going into this year, I think we're going to be a lot different in 6 weeks than we are right now, and we're focused on what that process is and who we're going to become. We saw some good things in our exhibition last night at Upper Iowa, but we were thin depth-wise without some key kids there, and without Morgan, without Aaron. Abby Hoppert, who came off the bench for us last year, is coming off ACL injury. She still hasn't been released. One of our best freshmen, Katie Lindemann, was limited due to a foot issue, and she's going to be out for a while. So we're thin right now, but we're trying to stay the course, and I think as the season progresses, we're going to be a very good team. What questions do you have?
5 starters, 5 multi-sport players. Oh, sorry.
I didn't think about that, but you're right. 5 starters, 5 multi-sport players. And before this group, we hadn't had really any for a long time, multi-sporters. And I guess that maybe speaks to how good of athletes those 5 are, because they are tremendous athletes. And, we've learned that all of our sports soccer, volleyball, and softball that you bring up, we've all had to sacrifice and make sacrifices for each other, and I think that's one thing that makes Wartburg great. And we wouldn't be near as good without those 5 kids, obviously, and those other sports wouldn't be near as good without our kids either. And so we've learned a lot about working together and supporting each other and cheering for each other, because I think success breeds success. The experience that Morgan and Aaron got last year in the NCAA tournament in their other sports, I think helped us down the stretch, and we used their experience. So it's a good problem, certainly to have, and we're supporting them and cheering on Aaron this weekend, and hopefully they can continue to advance, and when we get her, we'll be excited to get her.
Well, now you're the returning Final Four team. How have you addressed the fact that you're going to be the team with the target on your back all year?
You know, we don't really talk about it. It's a new year. It's a new team. It's with new challenges. We're way different than we were a year ago, even though we do have a lot of returners. You know, when you lose a kid like Kaylee Kladovo in the middle that can do about everything, it changes your team. When you lose a kid like Bobby Burrows that could really stretch the floor and could shoot it from 28 feet and was a tremendous passer and playmaker, and I mean, you lose those 2 kids and we're way different. And so we have some new things systematically that we're doing on offense that there's a big learning curve. And you know, we're gonna insert some freshmen into our lineup and that will play significant minutes. So we're not really focused on last year. It's over and we're moving on, and we're excited about the challenges we're faced with right now.
With no seniors on your roster, is that a position you've been in before as a coach, or how has kind of the program handled that situation?
We've had years where we've had 1 senior, and I don't remember a year when we have had 0 seniors. But our juniors are like seniors. They've been playing for a long time, and we rely on them to lead us. And you know, down the stretch last year, a lot of times we had 5 sophomores on the floor, and now those kids are juniors, and the experience they bring, they know what we're doing. They know what to expect. They know how we need to do it and what we need to do as a team. So I'm not concerned about that at all. The conference is very, very good. I expect, you know, there's a lot of teams that return a lot. I think that, you know, us finishing 3rd last year in our conference showed the strength of our conference. You know, and then we got 3rd in the conference and kind of got 3rd in the country. So, you know, I think that our league is so good top to bottom that there's not a team that you can overlook. If you overlook somebody, you'll get beat. And that's the great thing about the Iowa Conference, that we're going to be challenged every single day, and it certainly prepares us for postseason if we're fortunate enough to get in.